Welcome back to drillingcontractor.org. With the falling oil prices, the industry is wondering what's going to happen. And joining me is Administrator Adam Szymanski with the U.S. Energy Information Administration. Adam, thanks so much for joining me.
Glad to be here.
So Adam, tell us, what is your outlook for the global industry?
Well, for the oil outlook internationally, we think that over the next 25 years that we're going to need another 33 million barrels a day of oil production from the base year of 2010, and that'll push production up to something like 119 million barrels a day. So we're going to need a lot more development of oil. Natural gas is also expected to see its use go up globally, although we think that nuclear and renewables will actually have the fastest growth rates. But oil and natural gas are still going to be very strong contributors to global energy consumption over the coming couple of decades.
With many geopolitical, social, and current events going on, have the sanctions in Russia been an impact on their industry or not?
Well, the biggest effect of the sanctions due to the situation in the Ukraine that have been applied to Russia really is probably going to be a longer-term kind of issue. It's not having much of an impact on oil production or natural gas production in the near term, but because the sanctions limit investment and growth opportunities, the potential for this to limit Russian oil and natural gas production as we move out over the next 5 or 10 years is a serious one.
And in terms of oil prices, how will that affect shale development around the world?
Well, nobody's absolutely sure of all of these numbers, so there's a lot of estimates that are being made. But it looks like shale production in the U.S. is still very profitable, even down to numbers below $80 or $75 a barrel. So lower oil prices are going to slow the growth rate for oil development and shale development, but they might not completely turn it around. So instead of production from shales growing at 1 million barrels a day, it might be a lower number than that, but it might still be growing even at prices near $65 or $70 a barrel. If prices go to that level and stay there for a while or go lower than that, then these estimates will get changed.
Well, Adam, thanks so much for giving us your perspective on our outlook.
Sure, thank you.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org. I'm Joanne Liu reporting from the Deloitte Oil and Gas Conference.